What up, witches and bitches? Oi, oi, oi. I hope the camera stays where it's supposed to stay because, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you guys. Where do I even start to tell you what the fuck is happening in my life? Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, you guys. We're going to Bali, bitches. Like, girl, I gotta catch you up on some things. Grand Rising, bitches, officially. We are headed to the passport place because your bitch is going international. I am so, like, girl, the way that Spirit made Bali go in and out of my vortex, and now it is fully in my vortex, is so fucking wild. For those of you who have been keeping up with me for a minute now, then you probably saw that I've been talking about Bali since last year, and this is basically the manifestation. Oh shit, y'all went flying. Yeah, I've never gotten a passport before. This is my first international trip, and I am so fucking stoked. This is literally like the embodiment of manifestation, and basically that means set it and forget it. You just release the expectations around it, honor the fact that it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to force yourself into anything, because like that's basically how this whole thing came to be. I have an appointment in 20 minutes. No, 40 minutes, so I have an extra 20 minutes. I'm a little frazzled, you guys, because I didn't know I was going to Bali until yesterday. Also, that only gives me about 25 days to get all of the prep work done and prepared and all of that good stuff. And also, like, we're co-creating with Spirit on this one, obviously. So it's not just on me to get this in a timely manner. Spirit, I see you lining things up, so keep the ball rolling on this, because like I said, this is my first time getting a passport, and so I'm just riding the wave, baby, getting there, doing things as expeditiously as I can. I am so fucking stoked on this one, you guys. I don't want to do all of the update in the car, but I'm gonna keep you guys along for the ride, because like, I was working on building to Bali, a vlog, which this basically is the continuation of. Oh, that's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm talking to you guys and I didn't even look at the fucking GPS. I gotta go. I love you guys so much. So, roughly $300 later, and we applied for a passport, bitches. We took the picture. We talked to the people, we filled out the paperwork. And for those of you who don't know, girl, make sure that you are aware that the documents that you bring are the ones that are going to have to be sent out. So if you bring the originals, they're going to give you a copy and then send out the originals. So, I mean, they'll get sent back to you, but still, they're probably going to get to my house before I just rolled on myself, before I get back to my house. Anyways, life is fucking crazy, and we're going to Bali, y'all. So I'll see you hoes there. So yeah, we're going to Bali. I didn't know I was going to Bali until yesterday, and now I only have like 25 days, which feels crazy. Feels crazy to think about, feels crazy to feel that. Yeah, dude, like I started this thing called Building to Bali, and that was because I was offered this opportunity to host a retreat in Bali, and I was hyping it up and talking to my community, talking to you people on here, as well as my in-person community and stuff like that, and the events that I was doing and everything. And it just eventually came to a point where it didn't feel aligned, and that was mostly just because of that particular opportunity. It meant that I was working with a company that needed to meet certain quotas, and it was just putting too much pressure on the trip itself and on the vision and everything. So I let it go. I said, okay, universe, I hear you loud and clear. I also hear myself, and I don't want to feel pressured to do this. But before then, like, I was filming with the intention of like creating this vlog called Building to Bali, and it was like behind the scenes of putting together the retreat and the vision of it all and working with that company and all of those things. And then like I said, I got to that point where I was realizing that it just wasn't aligned. And it's so crazy because this is essentially like the antithesis, if that's the right word, for manifestation, because it is quite literally set it and forget it. You put it out into the universe, you say, universe, this is what I want. You tap into the feeling of having it already, of being in that sacred water, of being in those beautiful rice fields. I was doing all of that shit, like taking showers and envisioning that water being the water from the sacred waters of Bali, and just really tapping in and tuning in. And everywhere I was going, it was literally like I was running into people that were bringing up the Bali trip, or you know, somebody that was coming to me and just saying like, girl, your guides want me to let you know, congratulations on Bali. And these are people that I don't actually talk to. So I was just like, when I decided to let go of the original Bali trip, I knew that, you know, spirit was telling me, because this camera that I'm filming on right now was originally purchased specifically with the purpose of filming Bali, the Bali trip. So this camera, you guys are the physical representation of that manifestation. So all of that to say, like, we're fucking going to Bali. I am heavier in my physical body than I would prefer to be, but I'm not letting that hinder me for anything. This trip is so fucking aligned. I found out that I was going to be going yesterday because I was doing a little wake and bake session with my soul fam. She was hooking me up with this beautiful crystal that was essentially like found its way to her to get to me, because as you can see, this is black obsidian in the Star of David. For those of you who don't know, I am Jewish, meaning like my dad's side of the family is Jewish, and that's just my heritage and my lineage, but I don't like practice Judaism unless you consider witchcraft Judaism, in which case, check. But yeah, so I went over to her house yesterday to pick this up because my evil eye necklace broke. All of that to say, your girl is blessed and highly favored and super protected, because if that necklace didn't break, I wouldn't have hit up my homie to go visit her, to go pick this up when I did, and have that wake and bake sesh where she said, yo, I'm going to Bali. I was just like, ah, oh, good for you, live your life. But then she's like, no girl, I'm going with a collective. If you want to go, I'm going to be there for 3 weeks, show up at some point. And I'm like, okay. And then this is why you need to have the right kind of people around you, because they hype you up and they see your potential and they say, all right, bitch, I see what you can do, and I also see you holding back. Stop holding back. Let's fucking do it. So she's like, all right, you're going to rush order your passport. You're going to book your flight. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. I did my passport this morning, and I am just waiting for some money to transfer around so that I can officially book my flight. And then we're going to Bali, bitches. We're going to see. We're going to see what life has in store for us. And this one is just for me. I'm going for a week. I'm going to meet up with my homie and the collective, possibly going to stay with them the whole time. And it's going to be in Ubud. It's going to be in Ubud, which was the original location that I wanted to visit. And we're going to go see the sacred temples and the waterfalls and the rice fields. And now I get to experience Bali in the way that it was calling to me 2 months before the original trip was going to be planned. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, myself. Thank you, me, for believing in me and pushing through and connecting. And I trust that you guys will watch this and be inspired to recognize that any limitations that you have convinced yourself are limitations are simply not. And they only remain limitations when you agree that they are. So we're going to Bali. I'm going to figure out what the fuck I'm going to wear. And I mean, you'll see. Love you. I also feel like it's fair to give you guys a heads up that I'm gonna be kind of like repeating myself and also jumping around in this vlog, because like, girl, you are on this cosmic roller coaster with me, because like I keep referencing, I didn't even know Bali was not like a real presently happening thing in my reality until yesterday, like 24 hours ago, basically. So jumping around, talking on different points, bringing up different things, and also repeating myself, that's going to be a thing. Also, okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. And you know what's also crazy is that when I come back, I'm gonna be prepping for Goddess Gathering 2026. Cause like we started prepping, then I had to put a pin in it because this thing came up. And now when I come back, I'll be preparing for Goddess Gathering Part 2 with all of this beautiful energy and being in the land of the gods. And then coming back and channeling that energy into Goddess Gathering Part 2 is going to be fucking epic. Face melting. Okay. Currently figuring out all of the information for... Nope. My brain. I just went on this epic fucking roller coaster because originally I was planning on paying with my credit card, which I'm not able to use that particular credit card. That threw in this huge plot twist, and then I went down this rabbit hole of problem solving. And on top of that, I had a booked reading, and during that booked reading I have to fucking read to you guys one of the cards that came out, because there was a few that were coming out that were very heavily focused on travel, but this one right here, oh my goodness, include it right here, this picture that I'm reading right now, but it says, travel, let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony, may divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. So now that is what I am doing right now. I basically was like in full problem solving mode, and then I had to get ready for the reading. I was just like, fuck it. We have the money in the account. This is full alchemization. It has to come directly from my bank account, doesn't it? Because this has been, you know, the whole thing. This Bali trip symbolizes so much alchemy that has been done around money wounds and the old story of money, that essentially it was necessary for me to get to this place where it's like, nah girl, you have to use your debit card because you have the money. You got that fuck you money and you gotta act like it. So now I am officially booking the tickets. Craziness. Officially booking the tickets. I'm also not, like, I'm flying economy and I'm not picking a specific seat. So that's gonna be fun, though. From what I understand, this is a 1 in the morning flight, 1:05 in the morning flight, and so this is a red eye, meaning that from what I was seeing, at least in the seat selection that was available, there's not that many people booked, so I think I'll be good. It's looking like I'll be fine. Bitch, I'm about to throw down $1,632.91. Ooh, the tummy. Oh my god, the butterflies. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Bro. Bro.
made the following transactions. An authorization in the amount of $1,632.91 was declined on June 5th, 2025, at Chinorin, California. If this is your transaction, please press 1. If this is not your
Okay, so I was trying to see if I could get somebody on the phone, but I'm pretty sure it's after hours and I just didn't want to sit there and listen to that obnoxious movie for music for more than I needed to. So basically, from my understanding, everything's good. Nothing is declined anymore. And if there's ever a kerfuffle, it would be between my bank and PayPal, which will be remedied relatively quickly. But PayPal and the airlines are a-okay, and I have my printed out ticket to Bali. Real and real crazy, bitch, but get into it.